It's Monday, March 23rd, 2026, and we got another severe weather setup in place for March 26th, 2026. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about the upcoming severe weather, so let's jump straight into today's video. So first of all, let's take a look at the thunderstorms that are going to be a possibility over the next few days. So thunderstorms will be a potential today for Monday, March 23rd. If you live in any of these general risk, which is this highlighted area right here, a few thunderstorms will be a potential today. That does continue tomorrow, anywhere from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way down to Miami. From Tuesday into Wednesday, you guys could be seeing some thunderstorms. So from Jacksonville all the way down to Miami, thunderstorms is possible from Tuesday to Wednesday. So that's what's going on. And yesterday, we did actually have a severe weather event happen in parts of the Ohio Valley and to the parts of the Mid-Atlantic. Here's some of the weather reports, and here's a little recap here. This is yesterday's severe weather event that happened on Sunday, March 22nd. So, yeah, I actually had a severe storm hit me during this. As you can see here, here are some hail reports here. We actually had some pretty decent-sized hail out here. We actually had some wind reports and everything, so we actually had a pretty big storm go through Columbus, Ohio, too. So that's a little recap of yesterday's severe weather event. But what about the upcoming severe weather for March 26th? Well, we do have a 15% any severe risk probability expanding from northeastern Missouri all the way up to northern Ohio. Now, this is a 15% any severe risk probability. This does include St. Louis, Missouri, over there towards Springfield, Illinois, Indianapolis and Fort Wayne, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio. Now, this area will probably shift before we get to the point, but some scattered severe storms will be a possibility on March 26th, so Thursday through Friday. So let's take a look at the future radar here. So here's the GFS precipitation type future radar. Here's a look at what the severe weather could look like. So yeah, it's not just going to be severe weather. We're also going to have some snow with this too, so yeah, so here's some of the snow that's going to be a possibility. That's with this upcoming severe weather event. So we're going to have some snow potential over here. Now, this is not exactly what it's going to look like, but this is just a look at what it could look like. So we're going to have some snow potentially over here in the northeast while this is happening. We'll also have some snow behind it. And then we're going to have that cold front push through. Then we're going to have some severe weather come off this part of it and potentially cause some severe storms in some of those areas on March 26th, which is why we got that day 4 outlook, and we actually have some snow on the backside of it as well. So that's why we got that day 4 probabilistic outlook that the Storm Prediction Center has issued. So just make sure you're staying aware, for this upcoming severe weather chance. So yeah, so the reason all this is happening is because we're going to have even more moisture get pulled up from the Gulf. It's going to be humid and pretty warm before the severe weather event happens. So, and then it's going to get pretty cold after, potentially. So, yeah, this is our severe weather event that we had yesterday. We had all this moisture, and then we had that cold air come through and wipe all that moisture away. But, yeah, we're going to have more moisture get pulled up. As you can see right here, this is the severe weather potential. We're going to have that cold front push through and wipe all that moisture away again. And that severe weather is going to be happening in these areas. So, yeah, that's why we got the outlook out there. So that's the dew point. And I think it will probably be more of a hail, the damaging wind threat, instead of a big tornado threat. I don't think it will be a big tornado threat. We'll have some type of tornado threat probably out there, but probably not the biggest type of tornado threat. There's probably not going to be any big outbreak or anything that could change, though, so I'll keep you guys updated. So CAPE stands for Conservative Available Potential Energy, and just think of it as storm fuel. So let's put it up to the time when the severe weather is going to happen. Yep, there's some of that CAPE that will potentially show up there, as you can see right here. Yes, we're probably going to have some CAPE out there during the severe weather event, which might have some tornadoes out there. So let's change over to this. So let's take a look at our jet stream around this time as well. Let's take a look at that. So yeah, you can see this is what our jet stream kind of looks like right now. Got positioned up here, but if we take a look, this is the wind future radar. So if we push it up to the severe weather potential, this is what our jet stream could look like here as it comes through. It could dip a little bit too, so it could dip down a little bit more, as you can see here, March 28th. And that severe weather is probably going to be more of an isolated to scattered severe weather event. I don't think it will be that crazy. That could definitely change, though, but the severe weather is going to be happening within these areas. So that's just a look at the jet stream of what it could look like, and then it's probably going to dip down some more, then move out of the areas. So yeah, just make sure you're staying weather aware for this upcoming storm system. So, yeah. Now, let's take a look at the temperature anomaly here. So I can show you guys the temperatures here. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty warm for a lot of you guys over here. We had some record-breaking temperatures in parts of the western United States. But if you're over here towards the east, we're going to have some cold air coming down through because we had that cold front push through. Let me turn on surface fronts here. Because we had that cold front push through. There's that cold front right here. Let me show you guys. There is the cold front. I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me show you guys. So yeah, here's the cold front. If you see this blue line right here, that's the cold front. That's going to continue to push through. And it's going to get pretty cold if you're towards the east part of the United States. As you can see there, that blue is going to be your cold. And then going to be cold. So then you actually could see some cold air coming through over here around March 25th. So be aware if you're down here around March 25th, it could get pretty cold. So yeah, then there's the severe weather setup. We're going to have that warm air comes through over here again. Okay, it's going to be pretty warm and humid before the severe weather if it happens. Then we're going to have that cold front push through again. Then that severe weather is going to be happening in here. And then that warm and cold air is going to be clashing together. And there you go. It's going to get cold after that. And then probably going to get warm again. So, yeah. That's the temperature anomaly. And if we switch over to the Climate Prediction Center here, this is what they're thinking with the temperatures, okay? If you're in these more red areas, you guys could be seeing 6 to 10 day outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. You guys could be seeing some warmer above normal temperatures. But yeah, these lighter colors are kind of just like different chances. So there you go. This is 8 to 14 day. And yeah. And again, this severe weather event, well, not again, but this severe weather event is not just going to be severe weather. It's going to come with some excessive rainfall as well from Indianapolis all the way towards Pittsburgh. Okay, so excessive rainfall is also going to be a concern with this upcoming storm system that's going to be coming through. Then that brings us to our precipitation outlook here. So if you're in some of these green areas, you guys could be seeing some above normal precipitation. In these gray areas, 36% chance of near normal. And then in these 40%, well, like these more orange-looking colors, brown, 40% chance of below normal precipitation down here. In parts of the southeast, you guys could be seeing some below normal precipitation. So that's your precipitation outlook for the next 6 to 10 days right there. So, yeah. And then look at this. We're actually going to have quite a lot of rain, okay, guys? So we can actually see a pretty big flooding threat come through as we get farther into the future. So as you can see here, more flooding. Flooding is definitely going to become a concern. Some more too. So yeah, that's definitely something that we got to be watching very closely. So that's a look at the precipitation outlook. And let's take a look at a different weather channels, like a system where they have like these outlooks, but it's like something new. This is a map that shows you where it's going to be beautiful. In these areas, fair conditions for today. There's more green areas, nice day. These yellow areas, beautiful day. That's for today. This is tomorrow's outlook for March 24th. These are some of the areas that could be seeing some pretty nice days. As you can see right here. Day 5, day 6, day all the way to day 7. And yeah, this is going to change a lot, I think. But as of right now, we know that Louisiana is going to get a perfect day at some point within the next week or so. So, yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on with the weather. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. We got a upcoming storm system coming, so make sure you're staying tuned. And be aware if you're in those areas on March 26th, March 26th. And I'll keep you guys updated on this. Make sure to smash that bell icon, subscribe, like, and everything. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next weather update video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.